Shit, it's gonna rain. later on today. So I'm gonna get down here and fly a sign early. Somebody said I'm hungover. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? There's no easy way out. Yep. That's nature. Nature is cruel on men, man. We don't get no easy tickets, man. Women, they get the easy tickets and the free meals and you know, we, they get all that. But we don't get no easy way out, no shortcuts and stuff like that. Like some of these passport bros who be trying to take shortcuts to get the coochie. And it backfires, man, because you can't go over to a different country, bring her back over here, and you're still struggling, man. Like that one passport bro who went to Kenya and brought back his wife to America, and she got over here and she left him because his money wasn't together, man. Maybe I'll just go to Kenya and take a shortcut that way. Go overseas, man. Yeah. Get a passport, man. That's a cut rate. Then women gonna find out you ain't got stability, bro. They gonna toss you back, man. You gotta have stability, man. And there's no way in the world that passport bro has stability and he was in his 20s, Like, bro, look what you, I mean, these niggas, man, I swear, bro. How many times I gotta tell you? Focus on money in your 20s. Building yourself. Stop focusing on trying to start a family too goddamn early and shit. He's in his 20s trying to start a family. with the Kenyan girl. Oh boy. Boy, that's fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Nah, there's no shortcuts, bro. We don't get any breaks. Nah. Not when you the builders. If you're the builders of society, you don't get no shortcuts. We are the shortcuts, man. We make the shortcuts for females. You know what I'm saying? Men are supposed to be builders, bro. That's how they look at us, man. That's why they call you broke and dusty when you don't have any money. You're looked at as the provider and the builder. You ain't got no stability, bro. You ain't gonna have nothing, man. You can't live off sex your whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? Stop focusing on women so much, man. Serves that passport bro right, man. But trying to go overseas and focus on women. Let's focus on women throughout our 20s. Let's keep on chasing bitches. Yeah, fuck getting money, fuck getting the bag. We don't need that. All we need is women in our life, bro. Yeah. Boy, only if I would have followed my own advice when I was in my 20s. Now I done gotten older. I done seen that, it was a bad idea to chase women in my 20s, even if I was chasing my dream at the same time as a music producer. Nah, it was supposed to be just the music producer thing. Not yeah, I'm gonna be doing beats and making songs, and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna jump in the bed with my girlfriend. I'm gonna jump in the bed with my wife. No, I won't have a girlfriend or a wife because that ain't nothing but, a girlfriend or a wife ain't nothing but a distraction before you become who you want to become. You feel me? You know, that's a goddamn, you feel me? So it ain't nothing but distract. What's up with it? It ain't nothing but a distraction, man. Yeah, starting a family is the worst thing you can do without the bag right now. Yep. Because it takes money to like raise a family, bro. Finances got to be in order. You know what I'm saying? And for that passport, bro, who went over to Kenya and tried to bring a female back to the States, that serves him right for trying to take a shortcut when we don't get shortcuts. We don't get shortcuts at all, bro. You feel what I'm saying? These women are looking to be taken care of, man. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta compete with other men and all the other shit, man. You know? I learned from my mistakes, man, and I'm not repeating them at all. Do you see me chasing women? Hell no. I'm not out here going to bars and clubs chasing, bro. I'm not even going on dates. I'm not even hitting coochie or nothing. You feel me? I ain't hitting on no coochie. I ain't going out on dates. I'm not fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's just like smooth concentration, man. Because I seen what happened when I tried to focus on women more than my dreams. I end up failing. And I end up getting called up. I end up getting called dusty and busted. Busted and dusty or disgusted or something. Disgusted, busted, and dusty. you know. Oh, you broke, you're dusty. You know why? Because I've been chasing you bitches for the last 20 years. So, nah. Leave them hoes alone. Focus, bro. Focus on that money. Them hoes will always be there when you get the bread anyway, man. They ain't going nowhere. The moment I get my bread together, I got the bag, them hoes will be right there at the bar waiting for me. So I don't have to like rush over there like all the women are gonna go to Mars and shit. Yeah, you motherfuckers acting like all the women are gonna get into a big ass spaceship and head to Mars. Nah, they'll be there when the money is there. Some motherfuckers, all they do is focus on women. That's all they do. They don't focus on nothing else. How can I bust another nut? Yeah, fuck having your shit together, nigga. I wanna bust a nut. I wanna bust a nut. Okay? When you start getting called broke and dusty, that's not good. If females start calling you broke and dusty, that's not good. That's not good. Even though us men, we don't like to be called broke, dusty, and shit like that, man. But if women are calling you that, that's not good. That's not a good thing. I don't care if it's coming from females. It's like, nah, It's not a good thing for them to call you that. Because if you pulling up in a Range Rover or a Porsche, then they can't call you that. You know, they can't call you that, bro. You know. You know. Yep. And if you're not on your shit and happen to find a girl after that love wear off, she's gonna be asking for money. Or she's just gonna be talking about you, talking about how poor you are, how dusty you are, you know what I'm saying, how broke you are. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know. That's what you got to do, man. Get on your paper chase. Leave these hoes alone. Stop trying to look for shortcuts. Don't get your passport, man. I know some of you guys, you want to get your passport and stuff like that, man. But that's a waste of time, man. You know. Don't get your passports. Do not get that. You feel me? I got a lot of mucus in my throat, dog. Fucking shit done turned into a cold. Don't get your passport. Get your shit together and then get your passports. You feel what I'm saying? In that order, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get over to them other countries, man, and they find out you ain't got stability, they're going to be like, oh, no, this guy's a loser or a bum. I'm going to stick with him until he run out of money. Then I'm on to the next sucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to go over there, man. You're going to run out of money. When you go over to these other countries, then you got to come back home. That's what happened to him, man. The passport bro guy, he went over to Kenya. He couldn't live in Kenya. He didn't have stability. You know, he didn't have a check coming in for the rest of his life. You know, so he said, I'm going to bring her back to America. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to keep that warehouse job that I got. And she gonna stay at home. She going to be wearing an apron. You know, she going to be cooking meals. And I'm going to come home from that $50,000 a year warehouse job. And I'm going to come home to a family. Finally, a family. After all these years, I finally got what I wanted. Boy, you brought her over here to the land of the Chads and Tyrones and the men who got their shit together for real. You feel what I'm saying? She saw you didn't have no stability. She saw how you live. Maybe he lived in a poor neighborhood or something and shit like that. She was like, man, I don't want to come over here to no poor neighborhood, man. Right? This guy, he ain't got his shit together. He still got it ain't like he's, you know, it ain't like he own nothing. Or he's not really making that much money. Came over here and left that motherfucker, bro. Like it was nothing. And that's what you get for trying to take a shortcut, man. You know what I'm saying? Like us men, we gotta get our money together for real. We can't like fake it, man, until we make it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you have to get your bread together for real, like in real life. Stability, bro. Okay, let's go over here. Whew. Man. Put my stuff out here, man, because I don't want to go take it in the store with me. Got to hurry up and get down here and fly that sun. And then turn our numbers in after that. What's up, boss? Oh, by itself. Same old, man. You feel me? Same old hustle. Yeah. Just hot today. Supposed to get some rain earlier today.
Today too? I like it. I mean, too much heat, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad. I like it like this than the heat, man. Yeah. Have a good day, man. Yeah, once you look, yep, exactly. She'll follow your rules, Sean Breezy, and she'll respect you, bro. You know what I'm saying? What we chase the bag. The reason why we chase the bag is because we want to be respected by women, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We want to be respected. We don't want to be looked at as disgusted and busted and dusted. You know what I'm saying? We want to be respected. So we go out there and we make our money, man. You know. We want to be respected. You see, when I go back to the dating market and I got my bread, you feel me? Then I feel like I'm being respected. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they're gonna give me respect. So okay, he got the $5,000 Rolex or the $10,000 Rolex. He got a nice car. He got a nice place. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta respect me, man. Either a condo or a house or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So then after that, my dating life will go up. Once I get the bag, I'll be dating women that are super beautiful and feminine and all kinds of attractiveness. You feel what I'm saying? You know. You know. And they don't have to worry about getting ghosted as much. You feel me? You know, I go out on a date, I pick her up in my Porsche, you know, or my Corvette. I don't really like Corvettes. I think Corvettes are a rip-off Lamborghini, man. It's like an imitation of the Lambo. I don't like Corvettes. I like a Porsche. I pick her up in a Porsche. I pick her up in a Range Rover like this one right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I pick up in one of those, man, and I'm respected, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, this man got his shit together, man. You know, I'm with a man who got his shit together. I'm riding a Porsche or a fucking. I mean, I would say a Lambo, but kind of be an overkill, right? You know, I mean, we all want that type of success. I say, shit, whatever car, man. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche. Hello, good morning. You know, you know, and then you feel like you're on top of the world, man. It ain't like you struggling. You fucking pack your pockets down for money like that. You know, you know. You got your shit together, homeboy. That means you didn't fuck around when you was chasing the bag, bro. You kept chasing it, you kept chasing it, and you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got to, man. You gotta fucking get that bag. I done heard women call you all kinds of names out here, man. Dusty, broke. I ain't got enough. Got a dead end job. You know. That's why you got to get the money, man. Or you'll never be respected. You'll always be looked at as a joke. You feel what I'm saying? Or a scrub or something like that. I think it was a while back. Over here I was talking to you guys. I was live, right? And then there was a lady that was sitting over there. She was overhearing what I was saying. I think I was talking about like Tyrese and his girlfriend, right? Or it's Tyrese and his ex-wife Samantha, right? She overheard it and she got pissed off. And then she got in her car and she started playing No Scrubs. And I was like, what? I know that song ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at you, bro, when you ain't got no money at a certain age, bro. You just a scrub, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get that respect from females, man, and handle your business. Stop chasing women in your goddamn youth, man. When I look at niggas like out there like chasing women in their youth, I'm talking about the guys who are in their 20s. When I look at dudes out there chasing women, busting nuts and coochie, having babies early, trying to have a family early, I be like, look at this motherfucker trying to take a shortcut. It's gonna come back to bite him in the ass in the long run, man. Like, ain't no shortcuts for us, man. You're considered a loser who can't compete. Yeah, exactly. You can't compete with other men. You're a loser. You're a bum. You're a scrub. That's why you should focus on nothing but the money. And that's it, man. That's it. Focus on nothing but the money. That's it. Because, you might find a chick that might be attracted to you, she like you and stuff, and it won't be all about the money and shit. But later down the stretch, she gonna talk about how much she make and how much you make. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do, man. Stop playing around. That's the biggest mistake, man, nowadays. Is trying to take a shortcut. That's the biggest mistake. So all the passport bros like, bro, get your passport, man. They don't discriminate out here, man. It don't matter how tall you are, what race you are, what this you are. Man, come to your new life, bro. Yeah. Get your passports, man. And like, have you even got your shit together before you hop out there on a plane trying to start a family? No. Then, man, you should not be trying to get out there, bro. Like, Fuck a passport, nigga. Get your shit together in America. Unless you got some stability, then I can say, okay, go overseas, settle down, have a family. Number one, stability. Either like a online business or something like that that's successful and you're making money online, or you got a retirement or pension check, okay, coming in on a consistent basis. Then I can say, okay, this guy is ready to have a family. He's ready to settle down because he has that stability. You know, they'll never be homeless. You feel me? As long as you got a retirement check or a pension, and you overseas with a nice young tenderoni honey, you'll never be homeless. You'll never be broke, right? Because you got that check coming in for the rest of your life. Look at David Campbell, the cripple guy. You know, I guess they were too old to start a family. He was with Rose. Oh, I don't care. Nobody say, man, Rose was ugly, bro. That was not a good-looking woman, bro. She was sub 5 for sure. But he was, he's crippled. He can't really walk. You know what I'm saying? So he can go out there and chill long term until he dies, man. And these are the real passport bros. The ones who got it together. And they just get tired of American women and shit, man. Not the fake ones that be going over there talking about, yeah, man, you know, yeah, come out here, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. This stuff got mucus in my throat that's coming up. I guess that's a good thing. I guess we could throw this away in the garbage can, man. I don't want to litter. Okay, let's go fly a sign before it starts to rain. One of them passport bros that go over there don't have their shit together, begging for cash apps. These are the guys who trying to take a shortcut just to get some pussy. They traveling overseas 5,000 miles or 10,000 miles to get some pussy, bro. Boy, I tell you. And then they're not really starting families. They're out there just fucking, man. They're not out there settling down and having little ones out there, bro. All them Richie Mac and, you know, Chocolate Man in Thailand. All them niggas out there, they just want access to the poon, bro. They want access to the poon. You know, they don't want to settle down and have a real family. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they just want to have access to the coochie. You know what? And that's okay. I understand that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with having access to the coochie, man. But it's like we getting older. I mean, when do you settle down and have a real family? You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. I was supposed to have did that like in my 30s. I think I should have settled down when I was like 30, 35. Feel what I'm saying? But I'm late. Chasing them bitches throughout my goddamn 20s, you know, trying to take a shortcut. You know? Nah, have time to yourself, man. Get your shit together in order. You know, don't chase women. Don't go out to bars and clubs. Don't be trying to drink your problems away, because they're not going to go away. You feel what I'm saying? Them problems are always gonna be there until you solve them. The thing is about men, our problems don't go away unless we solve them. You know, we got a financial problem, it ain't gonna go away until we solve them. You know what I'm saying? Self-improvement and stuff like that, we can't run away from that. Yeah, you can keep on running away from self-improvement your whole entire life, all you want to, but it's gonna always haunt you, man. You know, don't you wish you could press the self-improvement button and all of a sudden become automatically self-improved? You know, that's because it's hard for them to compete. Sean Breezy. Competing means that they gotta work hard or stay persistent at what they do. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got that, man. Like in my case, I gotta stay persistent in what I'm doing. Working hard, yeah, you're working with numbers and shit. It's not that hard, you know, but still, persistence. You know what I'm saying? Still gotta be persistent. And a lot of motherfuckers don't want to have that. They don't have that, man. You know. Instead, they try to look for a shortcut. I tell you, some of them passport bros, they're some real characters, man. And some funny looking characters too, man. Like that one dude, man, that nigga looked like a bruh. That nigga looked like a cartoon character. I forgot his name. I see why they over there in Thailand, man. They're hella young traveling and shit. It's like, bruh, you ain't got your bread together. You got what's his name? Austin Holloman. He faking the funk, talking about, yeah, man, I was making $100,000 cutting hair out of my house. I like, ain't no damn well this motherfucker's cutting hair and making 6 figures, you know, from his house. This nigga fucking lying like a motherfucker, bro. He told you that fib, bro. He told you that lie. Oh, yeah, the big T. The big teeth dude, yeah. Yeah, that nigga look funny as hell, boy. The fucking cartoon character looking nigga, bro. He looked like a character from the Looney Tunes. He looked like a character from the Looney Tunes, bro. Like this. He looked like he should be on an episode of the Road Runner, man. But Rowdy Coyote and shit. Hit that nigga upside the head with a mallet. On Looney Tunes, you get you get hit upside the head with that mallet, and all them stars come around your head. He one of them characters, bro. For real. And the eyes, that nigga eyes is big too, man. It's like, I see why I see why you over there, bro. I see you. Oh man. Oh man. Look at this sound like. Oh man. Yeah, man. Like I said, Austin Holloman, same thing, bro. It's like you guys are so young, and you're new to the world. You gotta be focusing on a career or focusing on the bag, man. It don't even have to be the career, man. It could be Hollywood, sports. Well, they too old for sports. They in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, about 25, it's a wrap for the physical, you know, with sports and shit, man. I'm talking about joining a team or something. Usually, you be in high school and you playing basketball in high school and shit, or football or whatever, and you get drafted and you know in college, you know, but can't join no team at 26. You ain't got the skills. you just spend time building your skills up. That's what men need to do, man. Spend time building your skills up. Chase the jackpot. Chase Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Chase, if you went to school, chase school, get a degree, get something, bro. As you can see, Kelcat is fucking, I'm chasing this dream long term, bro. This is, for me, it's a long-term goal, bro. I look at it as a long term. I might not get them right now, but I'll get them down the stretch. That's how I look at it. I might not get you right now, but I'm gonna get you later on in life. Don't worry. I'll get you. And when I get you, I'm gonna get you good. Motherfucker sitting on stacks. You know what I'm saying? And then I could cold approach with a bitch just like that. Cold approach with a bitch in a Porsche. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, an Audi R8. You know what I'm saying? Pull up with something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll never, hey man, you're gonna always lose. Man. Like, just like that tall Chad Indian dude that came along and just, you know, took the girl from me in that bar. Man, I wish I would have had my shit together then. Because I would have been flossing so hard on that guy. She would have forgot all about that guy. You feel me? She was like, oh, he got a Porsche? He hit the jackpot like that? Let me roll with him. Fuck that tall Chad dude. And literally, he was a tall Indian Chad, bro. These guys are the enemy, man. And that's another thing. The bag will help you fight against Chad, man. And Tyrone. These guys are the number one enemy, man. I don't care what nobody say. You know, Chad, Tyrone are the enemy. You need money to defeat them, bro. To compete with them. Men can't be broke in Africa. Nope. Can't be broke nowhere, man. You know, these are the places you can't be broke at. America. Actually, yeah, you can be broke. Because your passport symbolizes hey, I could take you back to America. You know, so you can be broke in those countries because you have your passport. And women think they got the magical pussy that's gonna make you simp and take them back to America, you know, where they wanna be. You feel me? So yeah, you can be broke, but the places you can't be broke is America, the UK, China, Japan. Okay, these are the Western nations and first world nations where you cannot be broke. You will have a horrible life if you are broke in these countries: America, the UK, China, Japan, and Australia. You can't be broke out there. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you really get your girl stolen if a Chad come around with some bread. That's rare. Chads and Tyrones don't really have money like that. There are some, but it's very rare that a woman will come up with a guy of high status and Chad at the same time. It's not gonna work like that. Most of the guys who got money are the guys who are average and below average looking. You know, these are the guys who got the money. You know, the reason why for that, because we don't get Stacy's. We don't get top tier women, and we want these top tier women. You feel what I'm saying? So what we do is we go out and we accomplish things, and then we come back to the table again. You feel what I'm saying? So we could get these women, because we'll never get them. I ain't never had a Stacy or a Keisha my whole entire life, man. Top tier females, never even had a taste of it. I ain't never really had a conversation with these females, you know. Not even a sniff of it. These females won't even give you a sniff of that coochie. Not even a sniff. Like, please, can I get this one sniff of that coochie? Let me get close and take a sniff. Get back, you creep. Slap your fucking face in, man. Trying to get a sniff of that coochie, bro. You won't even get close. You know what I'm saying? You know. With women, they make a mistake. You know, they get with a guy with some money and shit. Probably a average guy or below average looking dude. And they end up leaving them in the long run or in the short run, thinking they can do better. Nope. You're not gonna find a Chad with some money. You're not gonna find a Tyrone with some money. These guys are rare. Come on, dudes. How many Lamborghinis or McLarens are in your neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Count. Out here, we got about, I think the other guy moved, bro. There was one guy who had a Lamborghini. It was a burgundy Lamborghini around here. And I think he moved. I think he's not around no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's rare because it's so hard to generate. I mean, it's so rare. These men are so rare because it's very hard to generate wealth. I mean, you know, you can't generate wealth like that, you know, easy, you know. It takes a long grind and non-stop going forward to generate wealth, man, because a lot of motherfuckers, they give up. If they don't see no progress or they don't see no results or something like that, a lot of motherfuckers give up and they go back to their normal life. Not a nigga like me. not a motherfucker that's, you feel me? You know, a motherfucker that's a go-getter. We don't give up, man. We keep going until we get it. I ain't gonna give up. You gotta be smoking. You gotta be smoking on some good shit, man. If you think I'm gonna give up. Because I see that there's no shortcuts, man. Even when I was doing music, it was like, nah, man, you don't get no shortcuts. You know, you gotta produce a hit or go the fuck home, man. Ain't nobody gonna come along and produce a hit for you. Nah, you don't get no shortcuts. So you better eliminate all distractions because you don't get no shortcuts. Women and children get shortcuts. You don't get no shortcuts. What I mean by women and children get shortcuts, children, they got parents that can take care of them and shit, man, and help them while they're studying for school or some shit like that. That's a shortcut right there. You know, you got parents that's taking care of you, taking care of the bills. You don't have to worry about no bills or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But when you a grown ass man trying to take a shortcut, after 18, good luck. After 18, you grown. Nah, we gotta have accomplishments. That's what we gotta have. We gotta have accomplishments. If we don't get that, bro, we'll never be respected. Okay? Not in society, and definitely not by women, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he used to see, bro, he's a joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? He let a lot of years go by and didn't stay on the grind, man. I remember him like 8 years ago, man, when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend. I put on all that weight, man. And I was following him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then I turn around and I see that he ain't made no progress or he ain't got no goals right now. At least have a goal. Maybe he might be going through school or he might be out chasing jackpots or something like that. But nah, I see him like upset at the world, man, because he don't have a woman in his life. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he don't have a woman in his life. So, and he let 8 years go by without staying on the grind. And there he is, 34 years old, still living at home with his parents or with his dad or something like that. Haven't made don't even have a goal, don't have nothing, bro. You know, he's finished, man. He didn't succeed until he wakes up and start thinking like, damn, I really got to get out here and chase this bag. I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Until he does that, bro, he going to be a finished dude, bro. You know? He going to be one finished character, bro. He not gonna fucking get any type of respect from females. He gonna keep on getting rejected and tossed to the side and everything, bro. You feel me? Like I said, nature is cruel to men, bro, and it's nice to women. Look at me, bro. I've been out here for like years. I didn't have nobody. I ain't had a Captain Save a Hoe or a Captain Save a Bro. Captain Save a Hoe. A Captain Save a Bro come out and try to help me out, bro. No. If I was a woman, I would have one. But I'm a man, so you know, society don't care about men, bro. You feel me? You know? I guarantee once I get the bag, all of a sudden people will start caring. all of a sudden people start kicking in the doors and shit, asking for money, trying to gravitate toward me. I'm like, wait a minute. I was that same broke motherfucker like just a minute ago, and now I got some money. Now you want to call me up and you want to hang out? I be like, fuck you. Like, man, fuck all that. It's just like you'll have more people gravitating towards you, having the bag than you are homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're homeless on the street, you ain't worth nothing. When you ain't got the bag, bro, you ain't worth nothing, bro. That's how women look at it. You know, you ain't worth shit. I know motherfuckers don't want to hear that. I know that burns their chest, and I know that burns their ears. You know, to hear that, like, damn, I really ain't worth nothing. I ain't got no money, yeah. That's how women look at you, bro. You ain't got no money, man. You ain't worth shit, bro. Some motherfuckers, they be in their own little world and shit. You know, man, I am worth something. I am worth something with the bag. Yeah, I forgot my shades. I lost my shades. Lost my shades, bro. Anyway, whatever. I'm trying to figure out where I left it. Maybe I put them in my backpack. Anyway, let's fly this sign, man, before it starts to rain and shit. You guys have a good day, man. I'm done with chit-chatting. I'm out.